Been a hot minute, huh? Yo, yo, yo. It's been how long? Let's see. Uh, uh, it's been 9 months. Yeah, some over, but uh, pretty low energy. But I think there's some stuff I want to. I know a lot of the EN girls are doing their SMP right now, but I wanted to just, I guess, relax and draw some stuff. Yeah, I've been. I was It's weird that the manga is already a year old now. Happy anniversary to peak. Um, it's weird. I was introduced to it like most other people through the through the memes, but then I kept up with it after the release, and it's been proven itself really like a lot, and I really like it. Kagurabachi's been really good, and now that like two big arcs are over, and we're getting we're getting into another really fun looking arc. I'm really excited. Hmm. Yeah, I was kind of worried about the at the beginning for Kagurabachi with, or I'm not the biggest fan of revenge stories to begin with, since it seems so, it's not open-ended, I guess. But Kagurabachi kind of proved me wrong, and I ended up really liking the main character. It's like he's definitely different than what I expected at the beginning. Odyssey. And then yeah, now that like the second big arc, the Rakuzaichi arc, wrapped up, uh, I really like how each arc feels. The villains are clearly defined. Um, each fight, or like each, like all the important fights have like clear meaning behind them. So it feels good watching the characters duke it out, because we know why they're duking it out, or we find out eventually. Obviously, the artwork super cinematic, very stylish, very cool, and there's some stuff that's maybe lost in translation. I read on Manga Plus in English mainly, but then I also have the physical volumes in Japanese. But then whenever I read it in Japanese, I notice that like a lot of the wording is really stylish as well. Hokazono really has like a nice knack for dialogue. Dude, yeah, Rakuzaichi arc was super fun. And now we have like we kind of have a shonen trio now in the series. Chihiro, Hakuri, and Yuki. So I'm excited to see how like the next arc goes out and stuff. I'm gonna try to do some. The thing I wanted to do tonight was I wanted to draw a lot of like different places I went to, I guess, while I was in Japan over the summer. It's not gonna be drawing anything. I mean, semi Hololive related, but not necessarily the members themselves. I think I need a break from drawing Hololive for a bit. But the first thing I do want to draw is I forgot where this was, but it was a this is gonna be the Gamers Fest that happened back, I think, late May. It was the first live Hololive event that I ever got to go to. It was a lot of fun. I was lucky enough to be invited by a friend to join. Trip as a whole, it was very eventful. There was a lot happening. I packed in a little bit too much stuff to do, so I'm pretty sapped. But it was definitely worth the hassle. I'm gonna try to go through a good chunk of what I did. I might do it in another stream too, because I'm pretty like out of energy for the day. Kind of trying to draw the stadium. This is also in part that I want to get better at drawing backgrounds. Will I color them? I have no, but kind of referencing photos on Google Place and event. We were also allowed to take some pictures during the show, so also referring to that. Believe it or not, I did have summer. I am still a student. Fortunately, that's over too, though. Yoyogi? Yeah, it was a stadium in a place called Yoyogi. Kind of interesting because this was my first Hololive event that I went to in person, but at the same time, it wasn't like the traditional live like Fifth Fest or anything like that. It was more like a variety show that you see on like the out of context clips on Twitter or something. But it was a lot of fun. Like watching a variety show with 12K people watching like next to you. It was a very big, very big venue. I got like a pretty far up seat in the middle. Not exactly the middle, but so like if the screen was here, I was around here. I mean, I did take the picture from like my perspective, so hey, focus. Somewhat newer show. Have I started Astro Royale? I have not. I'll need to look out for it. I'm gonna stay on the fence for that series. I tried the author's previous work. I watched the anime and then tried to read into it a little bit, but wasn't exactly for me. So Slow cheese. Okay. Okay, so that's how I pronounce it. I got it now. I'm gonna try to. It's gonna be interesting. I'm gonna scribble the crowd because I'm not gonna draw each individual person because there's a lot in here. I'm not sure how it was. I think fifth. I mean, obviously Fifth Fest was a lot more crowded, but crowd was broken up like this. It was really cool being able to experience like I'm not sure if y'all watch like the Fifth Fest or like the concerts through Vaughn and stuff, like the live streams. But it's really cool being in the venue and being able to kind of feel the air and do the chants that don't really show up on the streams because it would be on like the digital message board screen and stuff. But people were like sending signals to each other doing a Nenechi's Girafa. People were going ooh ha, swinging their pen lights together. It was really, really cool. What's your go-to grub when you gas off the cruise? Go-to grub? There's not that much around my area, honestly. Tacos. There's some pretty good tacos near the area. It's a bit pricey though. Thought I was gonna animate Hollow Girls doing cool fights. Not for a while. There's one thing. I'm working on a storyboard for something that I want to work on, but at the same time, recently, not gonna lie, I'm getting pretty tired of drawing Hololive. Not necessarily the girl's fault or anything. I'm just it's been becoming more of like an obligation than passion recently. So that's why I was just like doing this like Kagurabachi artwork or like what I'm doing right now for tonight's stream. I'm trying to kind of blow off some steam before I get back into it. Because this is something I really want to do. Little sneak or something. If this does have any progress, it'll be a while. Maybe I'll work on it on stream one day. But for the time being, until I can find more passion in watching and drawing Hololive, it'll probably have to be on a hold. kind of a bummer that I'm starting to get this feeling like right after breaking dimensions, and now that they're doing the SMP. Mm-hmm. Should be fine. Just gonna try to, yeah. It's kind of really unhealthy. It's been pretty unhealthy because it's been to a point where anytime there's anything new Hollow related, or like anything that comes out, not even Hollow related, I always kind of end up thinking like, how can I make this a Hollow Life fan anime? How can I make fan art? And kind of is, I don't like that feeling because it's also been kind of out of a drive, like want for attention than anything else. So, for the time being, I'm just trying to do what I think is the smartest, healthiest choice for me. Taking it slow. Damn. Why did it stop? Even? There we go. Oh, my earbuds were bugging. Yeah. Cannot. Stadium was like pretty big. It was pretty crowded. All these clumps are all people. From here on out, don't be surprised if I fumble the bag like pretty badly. Still trying to get the. Oh, my eyes are heavy. Don't be surprised if the stream ends pretty soon. soon enough I'll probably be streaming and animating stuff again. Gotta rehabilitate. Oh wait, that's only because must be because interesting. 10 lights are that makes sense. It's just the venue's so big. I guess I should probably be talking about what I'm drawing, huh? It was Gamers Fest was very, very fun. Didn't have my Oshi or anything, but even then, it was really nice being able to see like the heat of people like excited to just be there. And then the mini concert at the end was really cool. I'm a big fan of Bright Parade, so whenever they played that, it was very, very nice. I never really thought about it, since I always watch the concerts at home, but being able to actually feel the performance there was very, very nice. Maybe it was because of the audience as well, but holy shit, the songs just, it shook you. Very hard to get. this down. Yeah, maybe doing this is not a good idea. I'm not going to do the pen lights individually. Matter of fact, I don't even know if I want to color this. Too much information to try to pack in. I'll just say, yeah, it was really fun. Very light, very nice. And I'm glad it turned out to be not the only live event I ended up going to. I had no clue at the time. Oh, I did get COVID after this though. I was knocked out for this was like 3 months ago, almost 4. I finally caught COVID, first time ever, and I was very unlucky to be struck with the stuff afterwards. So I lost my taste buds and my sense of smell for like the rest of my Japan trip. So I could not taste or smell any of the food I had, which was I think for some people would be atrocious. For me, or it's like, at least for me, it's interesting. I don't know if y'all have like gotten COVID before and like lost senses, but you could still feel everything other than the taste and smell, so you could tell what you were eating. It's just, it was a little different from what you're used to. And kind of funny that neither of them are fully recovered from it yet, so I've completely gotten used to it by now. Just slowly waiting for it to recover. After this COVID hit, it was also when I was working on the Promise Me video, so it was a bummer because I couldn't help out with some of the cuts I needed from cleaning up. Yeah, I never got COVID like until recently, and it was right around like when COVID was getting really common in Japan at the time. Because I got caught in it. Yeah, should be fine. I'm not crazy devastated by it or anything. The next that happened. Nothing crazy per se yet. Guess I'm also curious what have y'all been up to? I tried. No, I already like Nato. Don't worry. I grew up with it, so I am a big fan of Nato. Oh yeah. It's for. Oh yeah. I mean, it's a little thing, but the friend I went to Gamers Fest with, we ended up. This was our first time meeting, but we ended up hanging out together for like the rest of the summer. Anytime there was something like Hololive related that we could just go to, we kind of just ended up hanging out anytime there was any Hololive stuff happening. And for one of them, it was a museum, which Botan I think was an ambassador for or something. It had a lot of fun stuff. There was this one guy, I'm just gonna draw this little guy. There was this one little guy in the museum that looked awfully like a takorachi. Try to draw it out. It's like a little like squashed taco. I think it was like a deep sea. Like the disc UFO little guys, but also takodachi. Probably talk my talk for the next hour. Just remind me. Oh, she's and had the little flaps right here. There was this little guy in the museum that it was a replica. It was not like an actual live model because I think this is a really hard to come across animal maybe. But they had these little cute guys. Yeah. Yeah, it's like a little flat taco. I think it was called mendako. Mendako. I think it had like a different scientific name, but mendako is fun. They had a whole floor where they had a bunch of like model deer. It was very jarring because it was around the time when Shikanoko came out, the anime. Mendako Dachi. Yeah. Oh wow. Oh, I didn't know, this is completely off topic, but I didn't know Akihabara had like a glasses store where they have these crossover glass frames that you can get, like frames for glasses. Yeah, there we go. That they have like these themed glasses, they're really cool, which I might think of getting in the future. They had stuff like from Fate, Uma Musume, Kamen Rider, Trigun. Oh, this was around the time when they announced the Comic-It results. Around early June. This is where around in the summer timeline right now. This is around when comic It results came in, whether you got in or not. And me and my friend who applied for it, we got in. We were wahooing and celebrating until we had to realize, oh yeah, we actually have to make books now. So that was a whole new challenge that started whenever around this time. I guess that was 3 months ago. Wow. So we scoured and looked through like printing services and prices. How are we gonna make our books? How's it gonna be laid out? How many pages? What kind of material and stuff? And it was pretty pricey. Oh, this was when I was working on that other commission too. Okay, I guess this is a lot more staying at home and just doing work instead of going out and doing stuff. Alright, there we go. Let's draw. Oh, well, I can. Let's try that. We're gonna draw some food. So me and my friend, a different friend, we went to a place called Atami, seaside. It's in Shizuoka, a little under Tokyo, not too far, but they have lots of fresh food, fresh seafood. I don't know how viable my words are because I had COVID, or like I had just recovered from COVID at the time and I had no taste buds, but it was very yummy. Tacos balls. Oh yeah, that thing. Shelved! Never to see the light of day again. One of my favorite sushi to eat, the negitoro. Used to be ikura and natto for the longest until I met called the negitoro. Like, not sure if y'all are familiar with what negitoro is, but it's just beat up tuna. I think it's tuna. Could be tuna. Unless I'm tripping. You just put soy sauce, wasabi on with some green onion. There you go. Getting the I guess quote unquote legit ones. What's it? Good treat. I hope I can go back there once my taste buds are fully recovered. it in this really nice wooden. Not necessarily a bowl. But it's like it looked like a barrel. Yeah, dish. Doodle. Don't tease me. So it's very tasty. Also, other than the food, Atami was a pretty place. Um, I was only there for like 2 days, 1 night. I couldn't explore a lot, but apparently the place is also known as being like a pretty good spot for hot springs. So we did visit some. They had this like, it's not like a publicly available hot spring, but they had this tunnel that apparently used to be a hot spring. That was just really tight spaced. I'm surprised people were able to actually go in there for spring to begin with. But it's kind of interesting. I'd like to draw it, but we'll see if we can stream tomorrow. Probably not. Roommates. Kind of a bummer. It's having a hard time finding like time to stream. Wanted to get back into it. There's a lot I want to talk about and on, but at the same time, it's not easy when I have 3 other people living here with me. Tasty dish. Tasty dish indeed. I am not a village of like a crazy able to fully realize the yummy. Wasabi. Y'all like wasabi? I really like it. It's an interesting, different kind of spicy. Well. I want to try and see if I can render this a little bit. I can try. Man, how do food illustrators do this all the time? Hanzo Mushi. I haven't finished that. I need to finish that. That adaptation has been incredible. And I'm excited for season. I'm debating on whether to just finish the manga or wait for season 2. Because Trigger did insane. Hello. Probably won't be here long. See how much. I think the important key point for how I do the highlight. Right now I'm kind of just randomly guessing. Soy sauce. You do mix soy sauce. I'm kind of interesting. I haven't really spent time. I should do it more often. At the picture I took. So I don't know if I can get that deep. Right, presenting it in a little different manner. Hello and goodbye. most versatile kind of veggies ever. Yes, incapably. Negitoro is so good. Maybe I can get more wasabi. Not enough wasabi. The most sublime render. Not bad. Negitoro. If y'all find it, try it. If y'all haven't tried it before. Peek. Yes. I think I will call it a night here. I am sapped and would like to get some Z's. So I'll probably talk more stuff in the next stream because there's a lot I want to talk about. There's a lot of stuff I want to talk about. There's still like the two biggest things that happened for me, which was Comic It and Breaking Dimensions. I really want to talk about that. So hopefully that'll happen soon. I also got a new Gundam. So I think once I do enough like drawing animating streams, I'll probably make that into a stream too. So yeah. Y'all are there, hop in when that happens. Yeah, I hope I get to stream soon too. Because there's a lot of stuff I want to do. Alright. Been a hot minute. 9 months. Hopefully next stream won't be another 9 months. Take care, y'all. Good night if it's night over there. Good morning. Have a good day. It's the afternoon or the day over there. Otsubaru.